When my husband died, his millionaire boss called me. "Ma'am, I found something. Come to my office right now, and please, don't tell your son or daughter-in-law anything. You could be in danger." That single sentence changed my life forever. I never imagined that after 45 years of marriage, I would be sitting alone in the front pew at Elijah's funeral, yet feel like an outsider in my own family. My son Marcus and my daughter-in-law Kira hovered over everything, making arrangements, greeting people, controlling who spoke and who didn't. "Mama, please, just stay calm," Marcus kept telling me, speaking as if I were a fragile object that might shatter. Kira would smile at people with moist eyes and whisper, "Grandma is very fragile right now. Marcus and I are handling everything." Fragile. Elijah never saw me as fragile. But after Marcus married Kira 5 years ago, everything slowly shifted. Their sweet concern had become control. Their help had become supervision. Their visits had become interrogations. While people came to offer condolences, they all went to Marcus and Kira. Not one person treated me like I was the widow. I was simply the old mother who needed managing. Right after the funeral, we returned home. The home Elijah and I had built together. I sat in my favorite chair, watching Kira command the house like she owned it. "Lena, why don't you go rest?" she said gently, offering me tea I hadn't asked for. "I'm fine here," but my voice trembled. Then Marcus spoke. "Mama, we don't think you should stay here alone anymore. This house is too big for you. And after what happened with Dad," my heart stopped. "What are you talking about?" "There are beautiful senior living communities, not nursing homes," Kira added quickly. "Elegant, safe, and we'll visit every weekend." "This is my home," I whispered. But I could feel their eyes pushing me, cornering me, making me doubt myself. Suddenly the phone rang. Marcus answered. When he returned, his face was tight. "It was someone from Dad's office. They want to talk to you about paperwork, but I told them I'd handle it." Something inside me tightened. "Elijah worked there 30 years, I said. "If they want to talk to me, I have the right." "Mama, please, we'll handle everything." I went to bed that night feeling the walls closing around me. That's when my phone rang. "Mrs. Lena Odom," a calm male voice said. "I'm Theodore Vance, Elijah's boss at Sterling and Grant Financial." He offered condolences, but then his tone changed. "Ma'am, I need to see you urgently. There's something you must know about the last months of Elijah's life, something he wanted only you to hear." "What is it?" I whispered. "I can't say over the phone. Please come tomorrow at 10 a.m. And ma'am, do not tell your son or daughter-in-law." Elijah insisted. For the first time since his death, my heart felt alert. Elijah had known something. He had left instructions, and I was the last to receive them. I woke up with a determination I hadn't felt in months. I put on the navy suit Elijah loved. I lied to Marcus, told him I was only going to the pharmacy. He didn't like it, but he let me go. The Sterling and Grant building was intimidating. I had never been to Elijah's workplace before. The receptionist led me to the executive floor. Theo's office was grand, glass walls, mahogany furniture, the smell of power. "Mrs. Odom," he said softly, "thank you for coming." He took out a thick folder. For 6 months, Elijah came to me repeatedly. He had concerns about your family. "My family?" I whispered. He believed Marcus and Kira were trying to manipulate him into signing financial documents. They wanted power over your medical and financial decisions. He opened the folder. There were Elijah's handwritten notes, dates, times, conversations. There was even a power of attorney draft Marcus had pressured Elijah to sign. Elijah hadn't signed it, and that made Marcus furious. My hands shook. They wanted to control everything? I whispered. Theo nodded. Then he added something worse. Kira told Elijah she believed you were showing signs of dementia. What? She repeatedly claimed you were confused, forgetful. Elijah didn't believe her, but he documented everything. I felt dizzy. Every moment of forgetfulness I'd had, the missing keys, the late appointment, the misplaced medicine, suddenly felt suspicious. I opened my mouth to speak, and then a knock on the door. Marcus and Kira walked in. How did they know I was here? Mama, what are you doing here? You shouldn't talk to people in your state. My state? I snapped. Kira stepped forward. We're just protecting you, Lena. Theo cut in. This is a private meeting. Kira laughed. She can't make decisions alone. She's too fragile. But I wasn't fragile. Not anymore. Still, I asked Theo to step outside. The moment he left, Marcus changed completely, his mask slipping. Mama, that man is manipulating you because of Dad's life insurance. My blood froze. How do you know about the life insurance? I asked quietly. Silence. They had exposed themselves. And then, a cough. A cough that froze my entire body. The door to Theo's private bathroom opened, and Elijah walked out, alive, breathing, looking at me with love and apology. I screamed, or maybe I didn't. Everything was a blur. He helped me. I'm sorry, Lena. I had to do it. It was the only way to protect you. Marcus's face went ghost white. You're dead, he said, trembling. We saw the body. Elijah straightened. The death certificate was fake. Theo helped me. I had to disappear to uncover your plan. He opened the folder. Emails, recorded phone calls, receipts, photographs. Marcus, Elijah said coldly, do you want to explain your $150,000 gambling debt? Or Kira's luxury shopping paid with Lena's stolen credit cards? I gasped. My credit cards? Elijah nodded. 3 cards in your name. They forged your signature. Kira's mask cracked. We were under pressure, she yelled. You have so much, your house, your savings, while we struggle. That's no reason to steal from your elderly mother, Elijah barked. Theo returned with a voice recorder. He pressed play. It was Marcus. Kira, we need to speed up the timeline. Mama isn't as confused as we hoped. Then Kira, did you get the medical documents? Marcus, yes. Once Mama is institutionalized, we can sell the house immediately. My heart cracked. Institutionalized. Sold. Discarded. As if I were worthless. Theo showed me a false medical diagnosis. Early dementia. Memory loss. Full-time care required. Signed by a corrupt doctor Kira had paid $10,000. Elijah explained every moment of gaslighting. Missing keys found in Kira's purse. Missing medication found in Marcus's car. Bank notices intercepted. Conversations manipulated. Memory doubts planted. Everything was an orchestrated attack to make me think I was losing my mind. Mama, you're old. You are going to die soon anyway. The house should be ours. My soul broke. I had lost my son long before this day. The next days were chaos. Elijah stayed hidden. Theo helped us with lawyers. I returned home no longer afraid. 2 days later, Marcus and Kira arrived, faces pale, desperate. "Mama, we made mistakes," Marcus began. "Mistakes?" I said coldly. "You tried to steal my life." Kira tried her old sweet voice. "Lena, honey, you misunderstood." I understood everything. Elijah walked out of the kitchen. Both of them froze. "This is your last chance. Turn yourselves in or we press every charge." Marcus stared at me with something like hatred. "You're choosing him over your own son." "No," I said softly. "I'm choosing myself." They left. Pressing charges was painful, but necessary. Financial fraud, medical fraud, identity theft, attempted elder exploitation. Elijah and I spent weeks rebuilding our lives. Therapy, legal paperwork, tears, healing. But one morning, sitting together on our porch, Elijah took my hand and said, "Lena, you were never fragile. They just tried to make you believe you were." For the first time in a long time, I believed him.